Hi, my blossoms. Welcome back to my channel. Just a messenger 828. Authentically me, authentically you. We forever bloom. It's a little story time. It's a little testimony. Here's why. And I'm pretty sure there was a lot of times that this happened with this person. But I was not ready to see it for what it is. But this is why when someone is going through karma, that you let them go through karma. Don't try to help them. Alright, so this is pretty much the last leg of the on and off again 4.5-year relationship with my ex, he who shall not be named. Okay. This story, it actually hurt me, not gonna lie, it hurt. And I think I said it in another reading, but I have been wanting to spend time with this person outside of, both of our respected dwellings. And I wanted to get a hotel pretty much. And one night he's like, all right, we gonna get a hotel. I was like, okay, yay. I got excited. I'm like, yay. Because one thing about me, when I'm with somebody and I love somebody, I like to cuddle up. I like to be in the bed. I like to be comfortable. I like to watch movies. And I like to hanky-panky. Okay? A lot of hanky-panky. So I got excited. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, it's going to be me and my man at the time. So I leave the area that we were in, which is like 20-30 minutes. Go back home, shower, grab items. You know what I'm saying? I'm preparing. I'm getting excited. I'm coming back to his dwelling to pick him up. We go to the hotel. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Like, this is a high-rise hotel. It's nice. Tell me how this ninja proceeds to say, all right, I'm going to go up alone. Like, excuse the fuck out of me. I did not waste gas and time under the guise of we as a couple are going to spend time at this hotel, for you to say, oh, I'm gonna go up alone. Excuse me. It's a blessing that I don't respond. It's a blessing. Like, people probably think I'm slow as hell, but it's a blessing that I don't respond and that I'm a deer caught in headlights. Because if I was anything other than that, somebody would have been anything other than alive. Factual though. Like, if like, you tell me, like, you obviously going back and forth with this person for years, trying to make it work. If this is resonate to you, like, share, subscribe. We have a similar story. Come here and listen up, okay? Now, I was hurt. I cried in the car. Yes, I did. I cried in the car. I went, where did I go? Oh no, this is when I was being petty. I don't know if I went home. I was thinking about going home, but then I was also thinking about, because you know what I'm saying, don't try me. Obviously you're not getting this hotel alone, sir. Like, come on. I put two and two together real quick. I wanted to go and get revenge. I did. I can't remember if I did or not, to be honest. I think I went home. I think I just went home and went to sleep, because I wasn't even sleeping in my bed, because I was trying to make things work with this person. I wasn't even enjoying the bed that I bought. Excuse me, right? Like, whoa. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home. From what I remember, that's what I did. And some days go by, so I call this person. I'm like, yo, what's going on? This man's on a bus. Like, it's nothing wrong with taking the bus, but you leave somebody that has a vehicle to be with someone that has to take the bus. You ride in the bus with this female. I don't even know if it's a female or not. You know what I'm saying? He just said, I'm going up alone. So he could have been in a hotel with a man. I don't know. Okay? At all. I don't know at all. At this point, I am speculating because I didn't know shit. Anyway, he tells me, oh yeah, I got a new girl. I'm gonna be with her. Da 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 da. He's on the bus with her. I can literally hear the bus. I know the bus sounds, okay? So I was like, you know what? This is messed up. You know, of course I'm doing my hurt texting. Not a lot now. Not a lot, because it's been 4 years on and off with this person. I'm not doing too much texting like I used to back in the day. So I was like, you know what? I'm enjoying being at home. I'm doing my Uber Eats. I'm getting my bread. I ain't worried about it. Fuck it. I ain't worried about it, right? Tell me how 3 days later, this dude calls me. He's like, I need a favor. I'm like, what the heck? Favor for what? Do you not know how I went, right? Because I still, well, I wasn't under control. I just have a good ass heart, bro. I really do. I don't like for nobody to be stranded, nothing like that, because I wouldn't want that to be done to me. If somebody called me, I would want somebody to come out and help me, like, period. So do unto others as you want done unto you, right? Boom, I'm following my commandments. So I go and I pick this dude up along with the girl. She's mad at him because okay, hey, you know who you are. She's mad at him because she missed an appointment for her son. I don't know if it was custody, if it was like a health related appointment or not. And I'm literally telling this dude, like, he's telling me to run down what's going on with her, while I was trying to find where to pick him up from. He's like, oh, she's mad at me because this, and that. I'm like, well, that's dumb as hell, because if she knew she had an appointment for her child, she shouldn't have been here with you at all. She should have been standing 10 toes for her freaking child. Clock that T, and I clock that T, period. Tell me how I drove her home and then him home, and then he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand, bro. There would be times where he would want to work on it. He would be like, oh yeah, we together. Next thing you know, oh, I'm talking to this person on POF. What the? But I like literally 2 hours ago, you were working on it. So now you're talking to somebody on POF? Man, I'm done with the shit. And quite frankly, I was done with the shit. But because I was still trying to be a help to somebody, in the midst of them, they getting the karma for all the shit they doing to me, but I'm still sitting with them. I'm getting hit with the karma now. So tell me how the day I was going to break up with him, I was going to be like, look, I think I'm done. I'm completely done with your ass. I don't want it no more. Right? He gets kicked out. How do you break up with somebody that just got kicked out? Now, need I remind you, he lost his job before he got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? Me trying to be a rider. Oh no, we got this. We can do something with it. No. It took me going to jail for me to be done. Boom, story, jail time on the story. Well, story on the jail time story. So, boom, me saying, okay, we gonna work this out, Dude is sleeping in my car because he already burnt bridge with my family. So I could not have him in my family's house. So I'll be like, okay, boom, when I park the car, just sleep in the car. Like, we'll, I don't know, go to a gym or something and take, you know what I'm saying? We didn't figure all that out just yet. But I did get a job interview. I got a job. Just started. I was like my second day working at that job. I let him, this is crazy too, because I was trusting. I let him take the car. So he had my car, my keys, and my phone. He even had my phone. I go through the work day. He comes and picks me up. I get in the car. I'm like, okay, cool. So after this, I'm going to go home. I'm going to shower. And then we're going to do Uber Eats. And we just going to stack. That's just going to have to be the routine. Boom. Solid plan. This nigga freaks the fuck out. Sorry, YouTube. This ninja freaks the fuck out. He's like, you cheated on me. And I'm like, what do you mean I cheated on you? How did I ever cheat on you? Because you were so back and forth on you wanting to work things out with me and you talking to people on POF. So either you were doing one or you doing the other. You can't do both. That's not fucking fair. Then I didn't cheat. Then I was being single, which rightfully so, because you're out here being single too. Two single people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he starts going off. We get on the interstate, going back to my residence. He pulls over on the interstate, and he's acting very, very sporadic. I'm talking about like split sporadic. You know what I'm saying? He's acting like he's going to hit not the railing, because they replaced at certain parts. They were doing major construction on the interstate. They removed the railings that used to be there, and they put like light posts, but the light posts had a base that was square and raised up. So if your tire hit that and you're going a certain speed, you're gonna flip and mess up your car real bad, especially if you're in an SUV, which I was in a Kia Soul. Okay. Yeah, he starts acting like he's about to crash my car. And so I politely said, nigga, you don't play in my car. Sorry, YouTube. I said, ninja, don't play in my car like that. Right? So he completely pulls over, stops the vehicle, takes the keys out of the ignition. I'm talking about literally just shuts down the whole vehicle, takes keys out, puts keys in the cup holder, reaches in the back, grabs his ukulele. Now, the perspective for me, every time he grabbed his ukulele, he was just practicing. It wasn't like a full play out. I never heard him play good on it. This man plays the ukulele hella good. Like, it mesmerized me for a second. I'm like, well, how the hell you get that good? Like, dang, you really must have been practicing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't be serious because how crazy this situation is. This dude, after that, begins to yell at me that I cheated. And I'm like, I never cheated on you. What are you talking about? I was like, everybody that you know can pretty much vouch for me that you cheated on me dozens of times. And I'm talking about throughout the 4.5 years we've been on and off. Need I remind you, there was other relationships that this man has been in between us being on and off for 4 years. And I never had been in a relationship outside of him. Those 4.5 years on and off. So he's spazzing out at me just because, and honestly, I'm speculating, but it's just because oh, you blatantly didn't give a fuck. Like, you didn't care. Like, I had your phone and I saw that you were talking to a dude. Well, you shouldn't have looked at my text messages. Quite frankly, you shouldn't have looked through my text messages. I ain't got nothing to hide. And if I was cheating and creeping, I would have hid it. Honestly, I wouldn't even think that would have bothered you, because at that time frame, dude, you was playing so many games with me. I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bump it. I found me something bigger. I'm gonna try it. Because all this I'm going through with you, I need something. I need something for me. You know? And that wasn't even nothing serious either. It was just something. You know what I'm saying? It was just something. Anyway, child, because you know what I'm saying? That was nothing. That was nothing. But I'm pretty sure, because this guy is very manipulative. He got a good mouthpiece on him. Very manipulative. Long story short, we make it to my neighborhood. I get out the car, and I'm still with plan as usual. Okay, I'm gonna go home, shower, and then we gonna come back out and do Uber Eats. Boom. Now, in my neighborhood at the time, you can't have cars parked on the grass. So I literally had to park my car in the front and walk to the back where my house was. So I'm like not even 5 minutes away from my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally hopping and skipping away from my house, not that far away. He comes running, like literally running like the nigga off a Split. Sorry, YouTube Ninja, like the ninja off a Split, and is running at me, charging at me, and literally yanks my purse off me, yanks my keys. Yo, you hear the horn for confirmation? I ain't lying. Yanks my keys and is like, oh, you cheated on me, da 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 da. He's still saying that, and I'm like, I never cheated on you, Mr. Oh, I'm gonna go up alone. I ain't never cheated on you. You spazzing out like how I should have spazzed out that night. You shouldn't even been able to get out the motherfucking car that night. That night, you probably shouldn't even have breath in your body with how mad I was. But you know what? Thank God that I just look like I'm slow, that I'm just deer in headlights in shock because of the fuckery. I try to get my keys back, and then the dude, like, I'm following him because you're not finna have my keys. You're not finna have my car just to have my car. I let you do that shit when I was at work, but now, like, no, it's my car. If you wanted to take the car, you had every opportunity to take the car, but you want to make a scene and try to take the car. That's Grand Theft Auto, isn't it? An aggravated assault and Grand Theft Auto. Y'all hear that? Okay then. So we make it back to the car. I get in the car. I'm driving now, and I'm like, well, where do you want me to take you? Because your grandma said that she's not going to take you in anymore. She's done trying to help you because this is a cycle that you keep going into, needing a place to stay. You burnt the bridge with my family, so that's a no-go too. So where are you going? He wouldn't answer me. He was like, to my peoples. And I'm like, well, where is it? Like, where are we going? Like, I'm trying to find directions out now. Like, I'm logically thinking, okay, where do you want me to drop you off at? So I can be done with it. Because at this point, I'm done with it, right? So he's directing me, and like, the area he's directing me to go to is very dark, right? Before you go into complete utter darkness for like, I don't know how many miles, like 30 to 20 miles, right? I'm looking at my gas, and I'm like, okay, we need gas. You know what I'm saying? I'm being as calm as possible, but my stomach is telling me, don't you go down that road. So there's a Circle K. At the time that this happened, there was a Circle K. Coming from the direction I was coming from, there's a Circle K. If I went straight, I could turn right and go into the Circle K. And then there was a racetrack on my left-hand side. If I made a left or hit a U-turn, I could get to the racetrack, okay? Just to give some perspective. So he's telling me, oh, turn right, turn right, turn right. And this is going to lead down the road that's like 20 to 30 miles, darkness. You got darkness and you got like little lakes that your car can easily go into. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like back roads, kind of. Yeah. No, my gut told me just go get gas. So I told him, I'm like, we need to get gas. So I'm going to get gas. So I went to Circle K, parked the car, and I went inside to get gas. This nigga demands cigarettes. He demands that I get him cigarettes. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, whatever. So I go inside. I proceed to call his mother and let him know what's going on. Really, I called his brother and I spoke to his brother and his mother about what was going on. And she told me he's going to escalate it and it's going to end up with someone either going to jail. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Like, I was like, I can't just hide in here because obviously he's going to know that something's going on. So I just need to act like I'm going to do this and whatever. I didn't even get the gas because trauma. Okay? At this point, I'm traumatized. I didn't get the gas. I didn't get the cigarettes. As soon as I literally walk out the door, this dude is in the store walking towards the bathroom. He was like, did you get the gas? Did you get I'm like, no, I didn't get anything. I said, I just want to go home. I was like, I just want to go home. I don't want to deal with this no more. I just want to go home. I'm leaving the store. He's walking behind me. And then he speeds up and is trying to block my path towards my vehicle, which I parked at a pump because I had every intention on getting gas. And I'm telling him, I'm like, look, just move out the way. I need to go home. And he wasn't moving out the way, so I politely moved him out the way. I didn't hit him. I didn't even really get forceful with him. I just moved him out the way, and I'm just like, I just need to go home. I don't know what you finna do, but I'm finna go home because I'm done with it, right? He literally gets forceful, right? When I opened the trunk, because I was like, look, you at a store, at least you could call, you wanted to go this direction anyway, you can call your people to pick you up from this store. That's my mind frame. If you need to use my phone, I'll wait here, but I'm waiting in the car. You could wait outside with your bags. Like, that's what I'm thinking. And I go to the trunk and I'm trying to clear out his bags, his belongings. I'm trying to give him his belongings. I had a crossbody bag on me. It was burgundy. He popped my bag, get into my keys, and is running. He's literally running around the store with my keys. At that point, I'm completely traumatized because, like, nobody ever did this. Like, I have no reason to ever have anybody do this to me. No one has ever had any reason to do anything to me in this manner. I never even got into a physical fight before, right? During the scuffle, I didn't even feel it. My lip got busted. You know? There's a dude in the parking lot that sees it. And I was like, can I please just use your phone? Can I use your phone to call 911? Or somebody call 911. So he gets the store clerk to call 911 or whatever. And he's trying to talk to me. The dude, he was like, you okay? You okay? I was like, yeah, it was hard for me to breathe. I'm literally having a panic attack because of this BS of this ninja. I think when the cops, no, he comes running when he sees that I'm possibly getting help. And he's like, oh, she cheated on me. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, I literally am over it. So the dude that was helping me is just like, you can get out my car. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, yo, like, what did I do to anybody? And it's all men, by the way. This is all men. All men. And then I remind you too, I'm having a panic attack. So I'm not getting snappy with nobody. I'm literally just looking like, wow, America sucks. The men in America sucks. So the police come. It's all men. It's 4 to 3 different male officers that come to the scene. He gives them the story. We've been together 5 years, and she cheated on me, and da 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 da. I think I don't know if I have the statement anymore. I think I got rid of it, but that's what he said in the police statement. They never even got my side, by the way. They never even got my side. And they were just like, okay, well, since you moved him out of the way, technically you put your hands on him first, so we're gonna have to detain you. And they're like, well, what do you want to do with the car? He says that he made a payment on the car. I was like, man, he ain't getting that vehicle. I was like, that car is not even completely in my name. It's in my brother's name. So my brother gets the car. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? I'm sorry. Like, cause he really tried it. He really tried it, y'all. Like, you try to help somebody and they spit on your face time and time again, leaving you with trauma remarks like this. Nah. So yeah, I went to jail because of having a good heart and this person's ignorance. Now jail, I ain't gonna lie, jail was kind of a smooth ride for me. I went to sleep like a baby. You know, when you ain't really did nothing, you can go to sleep lovely. I'm talking about I got all the rest I need. I need to remind you, this was my birthday weekend. I spent my birthday weekend in jail. My birthday was spent in jail that year. I made friends in jail. They were cool. I whooped their ass in Uno. I had the yellow cake. I really liked the yellow cake. And then when I got out, I found out this dude tried to go to the jail to get my keys and my phone. That wasn't happening. He walked from where I live with my family to where my friend was because it was court ordered that we stay away from each other. He walked all the way to where my friend stays because I was staying with my friend to make sure that we stay away from each other. Walked all because my dad just blabbed like, oh, she's at blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, why would he say that? Like, oh my God. Like, my dad knew what was going on. And he still told this dude, red flag, L father in the comments. L father in the comments. Anyway, he literally knocks on my friend's door. And I'm just like, yo, you're not even supposed to be here. And you know that. You know we're not even supposed to be around each other. So what you want? Oh, I just want my things. And I was like, I tried to give you your things. And then you made a whole big kerfuckus out of it. He was like, oh, I was supposed to marry you. And da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I don't care, bro. I went to jail. I'm done. He tried to pull on my heartstrings, y'all. Like, this is an A1 narcissist. A1 narcissist. And that's not the only time that he's been trying to get back, y'all. He's been trying to get back ever since. I ain't seen you in almost 5 years. And I can go 5 more real easy. Have a good life. Okay? Have a good life. I'm talking about, like, last week, 2 weeks ago, called me and was like, I just don't know. I don't understand why we were together for almost 5 years and da 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 da. And I'm like, I'm a completely different person. And I'm gonna say what I said again, in case he's listening. This is the account of what you did to me from my perspective. If I'm lying, may God strike me down. Okay? If I'm lying, may you get blessed abundantly. But if I'm not lying, I deserve everything that God has for me and then some, for what I put up with out of ignorance of not loving myself and knowing my own self-worth. But I've gained that, and I thank God for that. This is a testimony, y'all. I love myself enough to love me enough for the both of us to leave you alone. I don't want to be bothered with you. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to sit in no car. I don't want to walk nowhere with you. You have a nice life. I got what I wanted. Didn't I? I got what I wanted. I got to leave the situation alone. Alive. Okay? Because my gut told me if I went down that dark road, I wasn't going to be alive no more. I'm alive to tell my story, and I'm going to tell it. And if y'all dealing with a narcissist in any way, shape, or form, tell your story. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Now, that person isn't the devil. They just have influences of the devil. I pray for a happy healing for him. I pray that he gets a happy life. We all deserve happiness. I'm just happiest away from him. There it is. And I told him on the phone, I said, it is in my free will to leave you alone. I said, if you decide to drive yourself off a bridge or drive yourself into a ditch, you can do that. That's free will. It is advised that you don't. I wouldn't want you to do that, but you have free will to do so. And I have free will to leave you alone. I have free will to not ever speak to you again. I'm good. I want to reiterate that. I'm good. Like, if you're watching this, I'm good. I hope you go and you do good things. And I hope that good things happen to you. And if they don't, then you got to take that up with God. You got to take that up with karma. Because I only did good to you. You sat here and you played in my face a multitude of times with multiple different females and possibly even males, putting my health in danger. I'm good. So if you're wondering why she won't talk to me, yes, you made a mistake, but you knew what you was doing leading up to that. And I don't want that around me or my child. And for those that either helped or conspired in some way, shape, or form before that or after that, being narcissistic to me, I hope you take inventory of what you've done, because karma's not playing in this season. But that's my testimony, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Remember, we are all remember, we are all forever blooming. Peace.